Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the last class on your ninth chapter, that is, how the first letter was written. So, students, since the last class, till that last class, we have almost finished all the important topics relating to this chapter. And today, we are going to read the last and the remaining part of the story. So, students, today we are going to read punctuation. So, what are the punctuations? So, students, while reading a paragraph, you can notice that there are certain marks in a paragraph like comma, full stop, then exclamation signs, question marks, right? So these signs or these marks are called punctuation. That means punctuations are certain marks used to divide writings into sentences or phrases. And students, some of the common punctuations that we use in our day-to-day life are full stop, comma, question mark, exclamation marks, etc. Now student, out of these few common punctuations, today we will read only one punctuation mark, that is comma. So you all use comma and you all see commas in sentences, right? But still you may not know the basic uses of a comma. So let me now show you the uses of comma here. And in order to show you the uses of comma, here I have included 4 examples. The first one is, I met Ronnie, Kishan, Meera and Danush. So students, in this first sentence, you can see that we have used 2 commas. But why? Because here we wanted to separate the names of different person which comes under the same sentence. So this is the first use of a comma, that is to separate words or a group of words in a list. Now the second example. Thank you, sir. Here you can see we have put comma before the name of a person. Means students, whenever you address somebody, you have to put comma before it. So this is the second rule or second use of a comma, that is while addressing somebody. Means whenever you go to address some person, you have to put comma before their names. Then comes the third example, that is wow, that is great. So you can see students that it is an exclamatory sentence, and the word wow, it is the exclamatory word which is conveying the excess of emotions here. So students, whenever we write an exclamatory sentence, it is obvious that we have to put an exclamatory word there, and we have to separate this exclamatory word from the remaining parts of the sentence. That's why we have to put comma after the exclamatory word. So this is the third use of a comma, that is after exclamatory words we use a comma after an exclamatory word. Then number 4, here those sentences. The champak tree on which many birds nested was older than all the other trees around. Here student, you can see here we have talked about a tree on which many birds nested. So students, means we want to say something about a champak tree, right? But why did we and the other things that was older than all the other trees around, right? So if you only tell that on which many birds nested, it is enough to describe the champak tree, right? But still we have written another additional sentence here that is was older than the all other trees around. So it means that here we have added an additional information on the tree. So this is the main use of comma, which we need to, which I am going to highlight it through the fourth example. That is, we include extra information in a sentence by putting comma. So this is the fourth use of a comma, that is to include extra information in a sentence. If we include this extra words from the sentence, that also the meaning remains same, but still we want to give some additional information about a sentence, and while going to do so we have to put commas before a particular information. Okay, so these are the uses of commas, and we have to keep in mind while using comma in a sentence, and it is very necessary. If you don't use comma in between a sentence or a paragraph, then it will become difficult for you to figure out the exact expression or the exact meaning that the words or the sentences are trying to convey. Then all the words will mix up together and they will form a completely different meaning. So it is very important for us to separate the words or word groups in a sentence or paragraph in order to provide the exact meaning of the speaker. Now student, there is an exercise in your book on punctuation, and here it is given in page number 159, where you have been asked to punctuate the given passage. Means they did not ask you to put comma only, okay? You can, because in a paragraph there is no, you will not find only commas, there are full stops and many other things. So and the question has been like this, that you have to punctuate the sentence. So let me show you that how to punctuate this sentence. So here you can see I have written the sentence with the correct punctuation marks. Let me read it out for all of you. A terrible storm overturned a ship. All fell into the sea. A monkey was saved by a dolphin. The dolphin carried him ashore to an island. Reaching there, the dolphin asked the monkey, "Do you know this place?" The monkey replied, "Yes, I do. The king of the island is my best friend. Do you know that I am actually a prince?" The dolphin said, "So you are a prince. Now you can be a king." The monkey asked, "How I can be a king?" "That's easy," said the dolphin. "As you are the only creature on this island, you naturally be the king." So students, you have seen that how I have put the different punctuation marks here, as except commas, other punctuation marks are not been described here, so I am not going to give you a detailed discussion on the other punctuation marks. Only I am showing you this paragraph, and from here I hope that you have got some idea regarding commas. Okay, now student, we just see, if I wouldn't have put the commas here or the other punctuation marks here, then how you have to read the sentence. A terrible storm overturned a ship, all fell into the sea, a monkey was saved by a dolphin, the dolphin carried him. Like this, the tone will become monotonous and which will convey no meaning at all. That's why always uh, use punctuation marks in between words or group of words in order to convey your message more beautifully. So with it, here we have finished our today's discussion as well as our discussion on your last remaining chapter. And with it, we have finished our part B book. And students, from tomorrow or from the next week, once again we shall start discussing the next few chapters from your grammar book. So as for now, this is the end of our today's class. Thank you so much for watching this video.